Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome into the Lindsay Beckham Show. We have Morgan back today.
I'm back.
You're
I'm
back.
back.
We are coming to you live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios here in the heart of Flora at the Cotton Exchange Plaza. And it is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie, and she's here, and I'm so excited.
I know. I was just like we were just talking about. I was like, no, I've only missed 1 week, and then I was like, oh no, it has been two. So it has
Hadn't
been
been
like a
two in a
month.
row.
My
Hadn't been two in a row, but
gosh.
it's like two in the
Yeah,
last month, and so I
I
don't know what to
know.
do. I
I'm
don't know
like,
what to do when you're not here. I get so
I
sad.
know. It's like we've got things to discuss.
I know. And I was just telling you right before we went live, like if you guys are not following Morgan, you have got to go follow her. Not only for her amazing cooking tips and
Oh,
to make sure you plug your crock pot
all
in.
right. Yeah, I kind of hung up my dream of being,
Martha Stewart.
yeah, like the whole cooking show thing.
Not only for not only for those reasons, but she also gives great advice on this the changes in the hormone
Yes,
therapy and what that means and the kind of the lies that have been told about it for so many
over
years.
20 years.
And
Yeah.
I did not know.
Hmm.
I mean, you are educating
Well,
me.
I'm glad.
I had no idea, the things that they said about hormone replacement therapy. I had
Hmm.
no idea how much it was actually needed for
Yes.
women,
Hmm.
especially. And
Absolutely.
Morgan's fresh out of nurse practitioner school,
Yeah.
so she's got it all fresh on the brain.
Well, and I've always
And
been a researcher, and it's wild to me because, you don't know that there's a problem until you really start looking at it and diving in and,
until you hit 40, and then you see there's a
right?
problem.
But it just like the way that, and we've seen it so many different times in different areas, the way that the research is done, and then the headlines read something totally different, and the headlines are what actually sticks. It's,
Yeah,
and then that's what all of a sudden becomes fact. And it's like now the narrative has changed, but the facts have never changed. The facts have been there the
right.
whole time. And it's kind of crazy. And it's kind of crazy how it's been left the way that it is, the way that women's health is for over 20 years now. And nobody's been treating women in perimenopause, menopause, beyond. It's just wild.
I know it. Look, I'm
Hmm.
coming in tomorrow,
Yeah.
and hopefully we can talk about
Yes, that's what
starting.
it's time for us to reevaluate.
Yes, because I just want to feel all the energy
Yeah.
and feel motivated.
Mhm, mhm,
And you know what I really want to do is I would love for sometimes to have, if you have anybody that's willing
mhm.
to come in and talk about their
Yeah,
experience from not having the hormone replacement therapy and what they were
right.
feeling like to how they feel after
After.
starting the hormone
Mhm.
replacement therapy. Because I think, like you said, we've just seen the headlines,
Yeah.
and women have not understood how important it
Mm-mm.
is and the changes that they go through in this
Mhm.
perimenopause stage. We know something's different.
Yeah, and talking to Dr. Walker yesterday, um, he's the provider, in Men's Health now, and he is our medical director at Women's Wellness, and we were talking yesterday just briefly, and he mentioned how because men, a lot of times when they're on hormone therapy, they'll be put on an estrogen blocker, to reduce their estrogen so they don't get, like, gynecomastia or tender breasts and things like that when they're on their hormone replacement therapy. And he was talking about how, well, sometimes when men can accidentally, like, if their provider isn't paying attention, they can overshoot that and drop their estrogen too much. And he was talking about how he felt like one time when that happened to him, he felt like his teeth were going to fall out of his head. Like he was like, your whole body hurts. You can't get out of bed. Your teeth feel like they're going to fall out. Like it's not like a toothache. It's like the gums, like the
Mhm.
muscles and everything. And just the joints. It's like, all this. And all I could think was,
That's what it feels like to be a
welcome,
woman.
welcome to menopause.
Yeah,
Welcome to menopause.
exactly. You can't move around like you used to. It feels
Well,
like you gotta be
yeah. Well,
lubricated.
that's right. And that's what estrogen does. And that's why it's so important. And so for, over 20 years, it's been that it's going to harm you and you need to get off of it, and here we are seeing an increase in, osteoporosis, of course, but heart, heart disease, heart attacks, dementia, Alzheimer's, all of these things that not saying you can neglect your cardiac care. You can't replace your cardiac care with hormones, but I would venture to say, as we are stepping into a new age and the narrative has changed, and now it's blatant that hormone replacement therapy is safe and protective, we will see a decrease in those conditions along the way for women. And so it's just, I don't know, it's exciting and it's hopeful. And watching women live 30 to 40% of their lives, like you said, like, need to be lubricated. It's almost like we turned to stone.
I know. Well, I think
Like
of
our
like the Tin
skin, our
Man.
hair, and our joints.
I think of
And
like the Tin Man in Wizard of
mhm.
Oz, and it's like I wake up in the
You're like,
mornings
"Ugh,
and
I
I
gotta go."
can't move.
Yeah.
Like it take after I get out of bed, and this sounds
Mhm.
terrible. I sound like an old
Mhm.
crippled woman,
Yeah.
but I get out of bed and it takes a few minutes before I can walk normally.
Mhm.
It's because everything is just stiff and
That's
doesn't
right.
work right anymore.
Yep, and that's what happens, the estrogen is the key to that, and so hopefully women will be able to live better in their later decades of life.
I blame Eve for all of this. It's
Right.
all her fault. She wouldn't
Yep.
have listened to that man.
That's exactly right.
She wouldn't have listened to that snake.
That's right. Mhm.
And eating that fruit.
Yep. We would
We
we
wouldn't
would
be going through any of this.
no, we wouldn't.
But that's just not the case. And so I feel like it's worth going and following
Yeah.
Morgan because she's been doing these short little snippet
Yeah.
videos that she's dropping on her social media, and they're so educational.
Well, and I will say, so there's some signs of perimenopause that patients wouldn't even realize. Like I was telling Dr. Walker yesterday, itchy ears. Like I don't know. I've had that and
Mhm.
didn't even, put it together. But like itchy ears, all of a sudden, and I actually thought about you having your reaction on your face.
Itchy
Yeah,
skin.
like, well, it's like a random onset of like eczema and things like that. Like that can be hormone related
Well, I
too.
bet that's what it is
Mhm.
because and I read that it also can happen with vitamin D deficiency, which we
Mhm.
know that was a big
That's
issue with
right.
me, but, you know, all of a sudden, you hear about eczema in babies, and all of
Mhm.
a sudden and you've seen my face
Oh
without
yeah.
makeup, like, I mean, it just attacked me,
Mhm.
and it's like both sides
Yeah.
mirror each other. So if it happens on this side, it's gonna happen in the same spot on this
Mhm.
side, and it just inflamed and red and itchy and
Mhm.
burning. I mean, I felt like my face was on fire.
Well, and your hormones keep your histamines in check. So there's that inflammation, that allergic
The
feeling,
itchy
the
eyes,
reaction
constant.
and things like that, even, the skin and stuff. Um, Hormones keep your cortisol in check. So everybody's on this cortisol rave now. And I have patients come in all the time. They're like, "Oh, can you check my cortisol?" And
Isn't that what's like that's your happy
yeah, it was your stress hormone. It helps, it, it reacts to your stress levels. And it's, I hate to tell patients no, but at the same time, I'm like, you just told me how, you know, your mom passed away, a month ago, and, you started a new job, and this has happened, and this has happened, and you're going through a divorce, and your kids are failing school, and all. I don't need to check your cortisol.
I know what it's gonna say.
I know what it's going to say. And, like, I'm not going to write you a prescription for yoga, like, because nobody wants to hear that. Like, oh, just reduce your stress. It's like,
Right.
let's look at what we can fix,
Yeah, because I mean, in this day and age,
Yeah.
I don't know how much stress can actually be reduced. I
Right.
think
It's
maybe the
like,
way we handle it,
that's right.
but
And our hormones play a lot to do with that. So it's like, let's get
exactly.
us some I don't know, some things on board that can help us handle what life throws at us a little bit better.
Because life doesn't stop coming.
It won't. It won't.
no matter
Mm-mm.
no matter what we're doing to keep
Yeah.
ourselves healthier, it's like
Mm-mm.
there's still gonna be curveballs thrown our way, and our bodies'
I know.
natural mechanisms to deal with that aren't the same anymore.
Yeah. No, we don't have the capacity to deal with it. We don't have the hormones to deal with it, the regulators within our body to deal with it. So, and that's one thing that I'm passionate about. It's like, let's just get you. There's nothing just super wrong. This is a natural course of event, but we don't have to live that way.
Right. We can make
you
you
know,
feel better.
we can. God did give us the ability to do some things, so we should utilize them. So,
Yeah.
natural hormone therapy is where it's at for women for sure.
Well,
Absolutely.
I'm excited. I want to
Hmm.
get started and
I know we've
Feel the
done some
difference.
other things, so now it's time to do hormones.
I know. I'm excited.
Yep.
So how are y'all spending Thanksgiving? Are y'all excited for the Thanksgiving break?
We're going to be traveling. I know I was thinking about that. You know, families always trying to split time and travel and the chaos of that. And so we're going to be doing a lunch here, and then we're headed over to Louisiana to see
Your
my
sisters?
Yep, to my sisters. Hopefully let all the boys hunt at some point. I know that's, the thing.
So has Dane been the one to take them hunting, or you do
Yeah.
you hunt?
I don't.
Me
Well, number
either.
one, I don't have good luck anyways. So I think, I don't know if they if it's I don't wear perfume when I go out there, but like they just know I'm there and they don't come out. Like
Morgan, I can think of 10 million bajillion things, fingernails on a chalkboard, I would rather do
yeah.
than get up at the crack of dawn and
Mm-mm.
go sit out in the cold and where there's dirt
I
and
know.
bugs and
And I always
no,
think, I'm
thank
like,
you.
oh, I'm gonna be this like awesome like girl and go kill a deer. But I
Yeah.
cannot I've been several times and like there's no deer.
I don't want to blend in with the trees. I don't want blood put all
Right?
over me. I don't want deer
No.
pee on
No,
me.
don't wanna do
No,
that.
no,
Well,
thank
and
you.
I'm terrified of heights. So, okay, this was a story. So, I'm not allowed to even attempt to get in deer stands anymore because Dane took me hunting and made it like halfway up like the tree stand, like climbing up the ladder. And I got like stuck. It's like my body shuts down. And then he's like, he's like trying to figure out how to get me off this ladder back down. And it's like a cat stuck in a tree. Like that's literally the scenario here when I was young. So when he would take me hunting, he got to where he's like, we're not doing that anymore. Like we're gonna have to sit on the ground and hunt. So that's not even fun either.
In a blind or something,
Or just,
or
with
just on the ground.
like a cushion on the ground because
Well, when you're just on the ground, you don't have
you
anything
can't
around
see
you.
it. Yeah.
You can't move. You
Uh-uh.
have to be like completely and perfectly still.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
My
it's not the game for me.
No, look, my dad took me one time, and it was this running joke that he looked down, and I had gotten out of the stand and was like doing cheers on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, of course, no deer is going to come anywhere
No.
close to you. And so I dated a guy in college, and he kept asking me to go, and I was like, I know how to fix this.
Mhm.
So I went. I was as loud as I could be, like on purpose,
Yeah.
without him realizing I was doing it on
Yeah.
purpose. And I was like, yeah, he won't ask me to go
Yeah,
again.
that's kinda like when you
Get done
first
with it.
get with somebody and, like, if you're not a cooker, it's like, just burn the first meal and they won't ask you to
I
cook
know, there
anymore.
you go.
They won't ask you to cook. They're like, "Okay, that's not her jam. Don't let's not do
No,
that."
no, but
No.
yeah, it's just not my thing.
But I do love to go. I'm a deer camp girl. I'm not a deer hunting girl. Like, I do love the camp scene and, like, let's have a bonfire, like, let's cook out, let's hang around and, do that kinda thing. Let's ride four-wheelers. I do love all of that. But
The actual
the
hunting part.
hunting, yeah, I'm don't it's okay. Don't sign me
Like,
up.
yeah, you go ahead and go. I'm gonna stay right here
That's
warm in
right.
my cozy bed and
Yes. Now
sleep
Todd
in.
does bring the heater and he brings snacks. So he's not a terrible hunting buddy. He does do that. And Minnie gets to come, the dog. The dog actually comes with him too. So I now wonder, I mean, now I see why the deer don't come around.
There you go. I was about to say,
I
I
put
mean,
it all together now.
I can hear the bags of chips
Oh,
like
right.
wrinkling and,
Yeah.
and the dog
The
barking.
popping of the
Yeah.
Vienna sausages, like canned. Yes, I said Vienna sausages. That's
Oh,
his.
gross.
That's his like delicacy.
My dad used to eat those, and he would even eat like, oh, so gross. I can't even think about it. Corned beef, like
Oh,
in the can, the
like
smell.
spam ish.
Yes, it
No.
was like it's cat food. I'm like,
Yeah,
how
don't
does
want that.
anybody eat that?
I don't know.
And I guess my dad just grew up on it, so it
Yeah.
was like it was
But
special. He liked it.
I find that I eat some questionable things too. Like even like I know that's terrible, but like McDonald's. Like who eats the fish sandwich? I do.
Do you like the barbecue
Why?
rib?
No, I haven't the McRib. I haven't done that, but
People swear it's so good. I'm like, I'm not
I
touching
know.
that.
And I will eat like the fish sandwich at McDonald's, but like then I'm gonna turn my nose up at like Vienna sausages. It's like, okay, come on now.
Look, I'll eat a McDonald's chicken nugget all day long, and I know they're like filled with foam. With like it's like foam.
Yeah,
it's
not
like
real.
chicken.
Like it's not even gonna like mold or anything.
No, you can
in
make
a
one of
year.
those hamburgers. Like somebody did an experiment, and they like put it underneath their kitchen counter and just left it. And a year later,
Look just the
it
same.
looked the same. And I'm like, that's got to be filled with so many preservatives.
So much.
That cannot be good
And it's
for
just
me.
in our guts, and you wonder how your body digests it. It's like, well, does it?
Well, and then we complain about how bad we
Right,
feel.
I
I'm like,
know.
well, maybe we should think before we eat these things.
And I don't know if I told you this story, but the boys were obsessed with like making slime. So yeah, we had to do all that. Like we had to get all the stuff, to make
borax.
this, yeah, all the stuff. Well, they had red food coloring, and Knight spilled the red food coloring on my kitchen table. It literally ate through the paint and the stain, like, ate through it. And so I was sitting there, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm about to get in trouble." And I looked at him, and I was like, "Nothing we can do about it now." I was like, "Well, just do the whole table." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Yeah, with that food coloring, like, just do
So that
the
it all looks the
whole table."
same.
And he did. It stripped, like, the best paint stripper ever. And I'm like, "And we're eating that."
And that's why we need to ban red dye
Right?
40
It
and
is terrible.
thank you, RFK. I
Right?
mean, because
Like,
obviously
I was like,
it's
"Oh
not
my
can't be good for you.
gosh,
Can you
no."
imagine that going into
It's
even your
eating through the
esophagus? I imagine
paint.
it's like eroding your
Mhm.
esophagus.
Yep, that's exactly what I was it shocked me. There actually I did, a little reel on Instagram back then, so it's on my
I'm gonna
Instagram
have to go find
because
that
it's
one.
like just looking at that table, because 'cause I've tried to, like, strip a table with actual, like, paint stripper and stain stripper, and it is like a chore. And I'm like, "I'm just gonna use this red dye." Like,
Yeah,
it
it
ate
sounds
right
like
through it in,
sounds
like,
like it works
less
great.
than 10 minutes. Like, put it on there and
Wow.
then wipe it off, and it's like the paint came right on off with it. It was
That's crazy.
wild. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Mhm.
Well, we got to take a break, but y'all stay with us. I want to talk to you. I don't know if you saw the viral video yesterday. If you didn't, you got to watch it in the commercial break.
That's
But
okay.
the Madison Walmart,
Oh, I saw it.
I
Yes, I
want to
did.
talk
I know what
about
you're
it. I
talking
want to
about.
talk about it.
Yep.
Y'all stay with us. We're going to be right back here on WIB 103.9, The Lindsay Beckham Show. Back here on WIB 103.9, The Lindsay Beckham Show.
1039 WYAB.
Americans for Prosperity is Mississippi's and the country's leading grassroots organization dedicated to promoting economic freedom and personal liberty. Americans for Prosperity advocates for limited government, free market policies, and empowering individuals. When given freedom and opportunity, Americans are capable of extraordinary things. If you are ready to make a difference in our community and want to get involved, then visit americansforprosperity.org. Be a part of positive change at americansforprosperity.org. Paid for by Americans for Prosperity.
Friday night lights, family, and a hot Johnny's Pizza House pizza on the table. Now that's our kind of hustle. Make it a sweep the kitchen and bring everyone together. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice. Here in the South, we keep our football loud and our pizza loaded. Grab a Johnny's Pizza House, sweep the kitchen, and cheer on your hometown team. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice.
Did you know that the average 6-room house collects 40 pounds of dust each year? Local business Pure Air Consultants duct cleaning service can rid your home of the dust, dirt, and debris that may be caught in your air ducts. They can eliminate the mold, fungi, and microbes that might be growing inside your ductwork and polluting the air you breathe in your home. Mention WYAB and receive a free UV light with system replacement. Visit online at mypureairconsultants.com. mypureairconsultants.com.
Doctor, the AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house is frozen, 'cause my air conditioner's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com. I'm speaking with Lee Bounds of Rapid Rate Mortgage. Why is Rita Jensen the type of real estate professional you are looking for?
As a mortgage professional, I look for making transactions easier, and Rita Jensen with Remax Connection is a prime example of that. Her attention to detail, her strong communication skills really help us as a mortgage company make everything smooth. From start contract to close, she helps me.
RitaJensen.net.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
Y'all come see us at Flora Animal Hospital, your trusted hometown vet. We offer a wide variety of veterinary services, including boarding. Dr. Kaylee McCary is a Madison County native who has been serving the Flora community and surrounding areas since 2013. She leads our team of highly trained and compassionate women. We are located at 740 Highway 49 in the Cotton Exchange Plaza. Call us today at 601-879-3222. At Flora Animal Hospital, we treat your pets like our own.
Come together right now.
We are back here on the Lindsay Beckham Show. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie. We're coming to you live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. We are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and X. 601-879-0002 is the line to call into the station. We also have a text line, 601-879-4648. Morgan, I was thinking about going to Walmart today, probably the Madison one, but I was telling you my bones are all stiff. I don't feel like walking all that way. So
maybe you should just park in the handicap.
You think I could get away with it?
I mean, I feel like it's your right to do just whatever you want.
I mean, if I get a ticket, I can just handle that.
You can handle that.
I mean, I know what the consequences are.
Mm-hmm.
And who's going to mess with me? It's not their business.
Right. Not that little old lady.
Right? Y'all, I'm kidding. I would never. I would never. But I wanted to talk about this video. Clay shared it yesterday.
It is so outrageous.
This woman, like the audacity of this woman in Madison Walmart yesterday, and she just, it blows my mind.
The entitlement.
The entitlement. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, so she goes to shop and she parks in the handicap, and somebody calls her out on it in the parking lot, and she proceeds to
an actual
handicapped person, and she proceeds to act a fool and explain that she always parks in the handicap and she knows what's going to happen. If she gets a ticket, she'll just pay the ticket, whatever. I just, maybe Madison needs to beef up their, handicap monitoring.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that. I was thinking,
write the tickets, have the cars towed. I don't know what
after seeing that video, I would hope that Madison Police Department will send somebody over there to sit and watch for people like this woman, because it's insane.
Yeah,
it's insane that just the amount of entitlement.
Well, and I will say the comments under the video.
Well, I was going to read her post, because she is the one who recorded it. She is the one who posted it.
She posted it, like, no shame.
No, I mean, almost like proud of herself. And I didn't read the comments, but you said,
oh yeah, there are so many people in the comments like commending her and saying that they also park in handicap spots and all these things, like giving her a high five. And it's just like, obviously this is a chronic situation that needs to be addressed. I mean,
she said, yes, I always park in a handicapped spot. I'm also aware of the fine and know that if caught by an officer, I will be given a ticket. And I'm also prepared for that. If there were no other handicapped parking spaces, or if she just wanted that spot, I would have politely and respectfully given it to her. Let me say something. There ain't nothing about this woman that's polite and respectful.
No, not at all.
But that wasn't the case. She was already parked in a handicapped spot because she deserved to be, and was coming out of Walmart to get in her vehicle and leave. I've noticed Caucasian people, and here comes the race part. I've noticed Caucasian people in Madison County feel they're so entitled.
But that's not entitlement to park.
Who's the one who's entitled here? Who believes they're entitled? She said, I'm also from Madison County. That skin tone and police SHIT don't scare me. And that was not an emergency call to Madison Police Department. She made me act so ugly. Nobody made you act ugly, girl. You are ugly. But do y'all know of anybody I can get a handicapped parking pass from? I'll pay for it. The
Like,
nerve.
well,
The
and
absolute
I'm
nerve.
pretty sure that's illegal in itself.
Right. I mean, I would hope that somebody sees this and says,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're
I
going to
believe
put
that
an end to
that would
this."
be fraudulent. I don't know the law in that aspect, but I'm pretty sure that's against the
Yeah,
law.
I mean, I don't think you can even like use. I mean, I know people do it, but you're not supposed to actually be able to use someone else's
No, they're
if you're
registered to
not.
that person.
Yeah. And I mean, what if there were people that truly needed that spot? I mean, what if there's a little old woman who the only way she can get her
Mhm.
groceries is to go to Walmart herself, and then
Yeah.
she gets there and she can't get in a spot, and so she's no food at home. I mean, I just think of the situations. My conscience won't let me do something like that.
No, me either. And even if a store has an abundance of handicap parking spots, it's still
It's just wrong.
It is like just you know what? Have your groceries delivered if you are so lazy that you cannot walk from a regular parking spot into the store. There you go. We've got the lazy girl button. Just push it. Have it delivered.
Yeah.
Have it delivered. You know,
Especially if you've got the money,
Mhm.
you know, you got the money to pay for the ticket if that
Pay the
happens,
$10
then
delivery fee.
pay the delivery fee. And it doesn't matter what color you are.
No, color has nothing to do with this. This is just.
I mean, there are some white trash people out there who I'm sure do the same thing.
Oh, for sure.
But to me, Morgan, and what you just said, it's this entitlement, and it's what we're seeing
Mhm.
in the younger generation that's growing up
Yes.
today. Because I think it's because they've had everything handed to them on a
Oh,
silver
absolutely.
platter. You don't
Absolutely.
even have to go to the library anymore to do any research
Mm-mm.
for a paper. Everything's right there at your fingertips.
Mhm.
And like you said, there's delivery services will bring you
That's
whatever
right.
fast food you want. And we now live in a world
Mhm.
where you feel like you shouldn't have to lift a finger, and that's you're entitled to
Mhm.
all of that.
Well, and I will say, even with my own kids, I let them stay home from school Friday because we had the Thanksgiving lunch at the school, and then Friday, they weren't doing anything, so they asked if they could stay at home, and I was like, sure, that's fine. Well, then I get a call at lunchtime, and they're like, hey, well, are you having us like Chick-fil-A delivered or something? I'm like,
I let you stay home.
so just because I let y'all skip school today to stay home, have an extra day off. No, I'm not going to spend $50 to have Chick-fil-A delivered to you when the same food that y'all pack in your lunches is sitting in the pantry. Like,
Exactly.
go make your PB&J, grab your chips and your Capri Sun.
You're capable.
Like,
You're capable.
no.
Listen to what I did yesterday. I was so fed up. I have not, and I usually have a Christmas tree up before October 1st. I mean, my birthday is September 15th. Noah's, my youngest, is the 16th. And when his birthday ends, Christmas comes out.
Christmas time.
And I haven't put any Christmas up this year because I'm so fed up with my kids not picking up after themselves.
Oh, gosh. I know.
I'm like, you know
Same.
what? I'm done. I'm
Mhm.
not picking up your messes anymore. I've given you the chores that you should do.
Mhm.
You're not doing them. I can't beat you.
Mm,
And I'm
yeah.
not going to beat you.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's going to happen.
Mhm.
There's not going to be a Christmas tree in this house this
Mm-mm.
year. Santa Claus ain't going to know where to come. He's not going to find you.
Yep.
So if you want Christmas or if you want a tree up,
Mhm.
then I suggest y'all get out here and
Cleaning
do
up your
some
stuff.
deep cleaning.
Yeah.
And so I went over to Sean's. I got home last night. It was immaculate. They had.
See, and
I
they
was
can
like,
do it.
I was like,
They know
"Wha-"
how.
I was like, you can do it.
They can.
I mean,
Absolutely
they
can.
probably did a better job than me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I scared the life out of them.
The Christmas out of them.
The Christmas, I scared the Christmas out of them.
Anyways.
They're like, wait, no, we gotta have
Yeah.
our.
You're like, you better pick it up. Oh, and I love the fact that I'm like, hey, who's whatever this is, and they're like, not mine, not mine. I'm like, well, it sure as heck isn't mine.
Right.
Like,
or the I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Well, I was like, okay,
Did
well,
I
one
do
of
it?
you did.
Right.
Because it wasn't me.
Right.
I don't play with your toys.
No. And I am into like the whole if one of you messes up, the whole team's going down. Everybody's,
Yeah, I know.
and
So I
what,
was like, I didn't do it.
like
That wasn't me.
it doesn't matter. That's fine. I don't care who did it.
Y'all are all gonna
But-
deny it anyway. So
Yeah.
guess what?
Mhm. Everybody's in trouble. Everybody's, what is it like? Don't take their cell phones away, take their chargers away, and let them like watch their phone like die slowly, and knowing that they can't charge it again. Like,
That's a good idea.
I know.
Because I
know.
tell you what, they tear up so many chargers, and then it's
That is
I
another
always
situation.
buy more because I don't want to listen to it.
And
I
then
know
they'll
we've
come
talked
take
about that.
mine.
Oh, of course.
And mine's like the holy charger. Like I'm like, do not.
I
take my
know.
charger.
I have one in my car and one in my room, and I was like, tear up all the chargers you want. If you touch either of these two chargers, we are going to go to
that's
war.
it. Yeah, over.
Yeah. And finally, my oldest still has an iPhone with the old type of charger.
Uh-huh.
And so mine hasn't disappeared.
Because she can't use it.
She can't use it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is working. Like, I'm never going to update your phone now.
I think my boys, the 3 that have phones, I think they're all the old chargers. Maybe one of them has a new charger. But have you seen, which I totally plan to restock these, the chargers that each end of it, it's like got both, like it's got a USB and a USB-C. So it's like you pull the like top off and it folds over, so it doesn't like come all the way off. It just
that's cool.
So either block will work. And then on the other end, it's got the old iPhone charger and the USB-C.
See, I don't think we even have anything that uses the old iPhone charger, except for Mia. Mia's the only one that's got something that uses that. We've all, everything we've got uses the C.
The USB-C, yeah. And that's so much more convenient. I'm so glad they finally got on board and everybody started like,
I know,
having the same
charger for everything. And it's faster.
It is. But I do love having that like end where it's USB or USB-C. So it doesn't matter what block, because that's another fight.
Sean always gets the coolest charging port station things that you don't even have to have the block. You can plug it in that way, like just with the C to C or whatever. But the port thing will take any kind of
that's nice.
end.
Except for when kids, they're all over the house. So
yeah, exactly. All right, we got to take our next break. We ran over a few minutes, but y'all stay with us. We will be right back here to pour it out some more with Morgan Charlie on the Lindsay Beckham Show. Stay with us. To pour it out some more with Morgan Charlie on the Lindsay Beckham Show. Stay with us.
1039 WYAB.
Nick Bain served Mississippi for over a decade in the State House. During that time, he fought for our children by protecting them against explicit materials pushed by the woke agenda. He protected taxpayers by streamlining government and helped create policies that have made Mississippi better. Nick and his team at Bain Bowen will use the same tenacity in helping you with all your legal matters. Call them today at 601-953-2994. Find Nick online at bainbowen.com. That's BAIN Bowen.com.
Friday night lights, family, and a hot Johnny's Pizza House pizza on the table. Now that's our kind of hunt. Make it a sweep the kitchen and bring everyone together. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice. Here in the South, we keep our football loud and our pizza loaded. Grab a Johnny's Pizza House, sweep the kitchen, and cheer on your hometown team. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice.
Pure Air Consultants has always been your go-to for reliable and affordable heating and cooling systems, and now we are offering day and night brand to avoid the 25 to 30% increases that everyone is talking about. With day and night, Pure Air Consultants professionals can install a reliable system with a 10-year system warranty, and right now receive $20 off on service diagnostic fees. Call us today, 601-939-7420, mypureairconsultants.com.
CBS News Brief. The White House is expressing optimism that the remaining sticking points in the plan to end Russia's war on Ukraine will be worked out. President Trump today.
I think we're getting very close to a deal. We'll find out.
CBS's Elizabeth Palmer in London.
One way or another, the mood music is good. The signaling is that a deal is in the works, at least when it comes to the United States, Ukraine, and Europe.
It isn't clear how the Russians view the plan. If you're flying today to get to your Thanksgiving destination,
The Transportation Secretary says from an FAA, from an air traffic control standpoint, they see the system as back to where it was before the shutdown. That's good news for flyers.
CBS's Chris Van Cleve at Dulles Airport. There are some weather delays in Atlanta and other parts of the South. Retail sales rose slightly in September. Americans still buying, but watching their spending. On Wall Street, stocks are higher. CBS News Brief, I'm Cammie McCormick.
Grizz Nation, your Memphis Grizzlies are back home on Friday, December 5th to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Be here for the 7 p.m. tip-off as your Grizzlies defend the home court against James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and the Clippers. Get to FedEx Forum early for Robin Hood City Night, with the first 5,000 fans getting City Edition sunglasses. Tickets are available online at grizzlies.com or in person at the FedEx Forum box office in Memphis.
Attention homeowners and business owners. Complete Exteriors is now Elite Roofing and Gutters. Are your roof and gutters storm ready? The folks at Elite are your local experts in storm protection. Now is the time for an inspection and for proactive solutions that ensure your roof and gutters can withstand any storm. Get up to a possible $250 rebate on a new roofing system for all active military, veterans, and retirees. Online at eliteroofer.com.
At Bank of Yazoo, we believe that common sense makes for better banking. That's why we've taken our array of checking accounts and simplified them for you, boiling down features and benefits to create our New You, Achieve You, Benefit You, and Protect You checking accounts. Ready to discover how simple is better? Talk with us today. Bank of Yazoo, Bank of You. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
You know what's a nightmare? We've all seen that movie where the bad guy's coming and your gun jams up. Luckily, that's just a movie, but you can't take the chance it could happen to you in real life. Hey, y'all, I'm Therese Apel from Dark Horse Press, and I've written stories about a whole lot of situations where people needed their gun to work for them. So if yours is moody or likes to jam, you need to take it to Guns and Gear. Let their professional gunsmiths look at it and fix it so it'll work when you need it. They're the absolute best at what they do, and that's why I buy all my guns from them. That's Guns and Gear in Gluckstadt. Check them out today.
It can be hard to move past the guilt, times of weakness, and regret, knowing you weren't there for your family when they needed you the most. But there is life after addiction. We're seeing broken families restored, one man at a time, through our vehicle, cash, and thrift store donations. It's given Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge the ability to help these men succeed in having better lives. Donate a vehicle, running or not, and we'll come pick it up. Call today, 601-572-7296, or visit us at vehicledonationsms.com.
Come together.
Welcome back here to the Lindsay Beckham Show. Morgan just found all these amazing reviews that she didn't know existed.
I know. I was wondering because people would say that they left, a Google review or whatever, and that's what Brittany, my nurse, just texted, and she was like, "Hey, I just found like all of these reviews in our like scheduling system. Like, did those go in?" I was like, "I don't know. I've been wondering where they were going."
I love
Patients
her.
were saying that.
I know. And look, I'm just going to brag on you guys for a minute because women's wellness, there's Morgan, who's their new nurse practitioner, and then Kim
Yeah,
is
Kim's
the nurse
great.
practitioner.
Love her.
Brittany is the nurse. Y'all, she's amazing.
I know. She's so good.
She's the sweetest, cutest person.
And I don't know how she keeps up with me and Kim, like dealing with us, I don't know. She does a great job.
What's
and then Dodie, our esthetician.
She's the one that did my facial.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her coming out of Chick-fil-A yesterday. We were walking in and I was like, I'll see you Wednesday. I mean, just the sweetest people at Women's Wellness.
Well, I appreciate that. We try to, handpick them.
I know. Well, y'all got a great team. And I read you a Facebook post the other night that I saw, and it was someone who I'm friends with on Facebook, who had been to a wellness place in Madison.
We don't know where.
And I'm not sure where it was. It was not Women's Wellness.
It wasn't.
Because I immediately called Morgan and she said, "Let me check." You checked.
I was already checking because I was like, "Did she come to our clinic?" Because I never want somebody to have a bad experience, and if they do, like, I want to know why. Like, I want to know what happened. Yeah,
but that's what she was saying. You walk into a place where they're supposed to. You're going there for wellness, and they treat you bad. And I can tell you guys, that's not what you will experience at Women's Wellness.
No, we are
They're
very
incredible.
empathetic to all the things because we're moms, we're women, we, experience all the same. We're going through the same changes, the same issues, and that's one thing. Like, I never want to diminish somebody's symptoms or what they're experiencing, but at the same time, I want them to know, like, hey, you are not the first one in here today that has been saying the same things. Like, there's nothing wrong with you.
And I feel like it's just so genuine from y'all. You really do want your patients to feel better, and you want to do whatever you can, work your magic in whatever way that you can, concoction of this, and this.
For sure. It's definitely rewarding when a patient comes in and they are so down and we do more than just the hormone thing. Like we do the whole primary care thing, but I can't tell you how many ladies come in and, we uncover, that their child had passed away, and they're
Mhm.
struggling getting out of bed in the morning and they just don't know
Mhm.
what to do. And they've landed on our doorstep. And, it's those type stories that we're just like, and they come back and they're like, y'all saved my life.
Yeah.
And we're like,
The very first time I
so
came in
grateful.
and met with you and Micah, he was telling me about just how incredible it is to look back over a year span and see how many pounds women have
Right.
lost.
Yes.
And
Thousands.
because I'm a different person now, and 40 pounds later, I feel more like myself. I want to go places now.
Right.
Morgan, I don't
You
want to
can
go
No,
anywhere.
because you don't feel good in your own skin, much less your clothes.
I didn't want to even, Marco Polo. I'm on that app
Mhm.
and I talk with my friends from Moms for Liberty because they're all over the country. So we Marco Polo all the time. I didn't even want to see my face to hold up the phone and record a video
Right.
because I was so disgusted with myself and just felt ugly and gross. And
Mhm.
it's amazing the difference in how you feel when you just feel like you look better.
Right. Well, and even like a lot of our weight loss patients, like they come in for weight loss and they are ashamed.
Yeah.
They're like, I didn't want to find myself here. I didn't want to take a medication. But I've been eating all the whole foods and I've been eating this way and I've been counting these calories and I've been exercising every day and I've been doing this and there's nothing else I can do. And I just didn't know where else to turn. And I have to tell them, and it makes me angry inside that there is this stigma
Mhm.
because most of our patients are perimenopausal or postmenopausal, and their weight gain is almost 100% part of the hormone decline that we experience. It's not a mind over matter thing. Like our body isn't doing what it used to do.
Well, I can tell you what happens to me is once I realize I've gained weight and I feel like it's impossible to lose
Mhm.
it, then I just start eating
Like,
more
why not?
because I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
well, I'm already fat.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere,
It's
so
not,
why
I
not?
can't lose it. So why
Right.
not just enjoy all the food? And
Right.
I'm not going anywhere because I don't have clothes that fit
Mhm.
and I don't feel like seeing anybody. So
Mhm.
there were a couple days that I came in here right before I came to you guys the first time, and I told Sean, don't even put the camera on me. I felt so
Not
awful.
yourself,
And then
yeah.
I don't even sound the same. I can't even come across or relay a thought the same
'Cause your
because
energy is just not the
yeah,
same. Yeah.
it's not.
Your internal yeah.
When you don't have any confidence,
Mm-mm.
it affects everything.
And that's one thing that ladies especially don't realize is like as we hit perimenopause and menopause, as our sex hormones decline, which is it's going to happen to 100% of us if we live long enough, that directly affects our insulin resistance and our body's ability to metabolize things. Like it is inherent. It's biology. Like it happens. And so that's one thing that even I know, everybody thinks that GLP-1s are just a quick fix. They're not. It's actually hormone based. GLP-1 is a hormone. GIP is a hormone. They're GI hormones. It's all hormones. And it's like
Hormones are all the
yes, and
problems.
you don't make enough of it or your body doesn't know what to do with it. And so balancing all of that out is what makes the difference and allows patients to get back to who they were.
So when traumatic things happen in your life, you
Mhm.
can't even deal with that trauma and grief the way that you could
No.
prior
Mm-mm.
to the decrease in hormones around.
Yeah.
Is there is it different for everybody?
I
The
would
age?
say it can start as early as like 35 as far as perimenopause goes. And I don't know if you saw this video that I put together, but I did. I'm kind of a nerd, and I did put together some actual data since the Women's Health Initiative came out and the plummet in hormones happened, and nobody wanted to prescribe them or use them anymore. The amount of antidepressants, sleep aids, and like that patients have been prescribed, all of that like quadrupled over the last 20 something years. Like I have a chart on my social media showing the incline of all of that because when your progesterone drops like that's what helps with anxiety. That's why we wake up in the middle of the night. It's not helping our cortisol to stay level. And so we're getting spikes of cortisol in the middle of the night. That's that waking up in the middle of the night sweats. That's if you've been exhausted all day long and then you get in bed at, 9:30 or
can't go
10
to
and you're
sleep.
like, that's the cortisol, but that's a lack of progesterone is your problem there. And so anyways, all of that, and the whole time patients are being treated with antidepressants and sleep aids
They're throwing stuff at it that's
when
not
you
going to
can
fix the
take a
problem.
bioidentical hormone that we've always had, and replace it.
And we
that
know
fixes the problem.
SSRIs are so many times unsafe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
They just are, and they rewire, I think,
Mhm.
our brain. And yeah, I was on one years ago. I don't even remember what I've had so many traumatic events. I don't remember what had just happened, but
Mhm.
trying to come off of it, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I just cried
Mhm.
all the time for no reason. I didn't even know why.
Yeah.
And it was
You
the
feel
most
like you're
hopeless feeling.
insane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I felt like a crazy person. And I know for me, I feel like overnight, 40th birthday overnight.
Mhm. Brick wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Mhm.
And it didn't take long before I looked completely different. And I was like, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah, it happens so fast, and patients, they don't want to talk about, or they're embarrassed to talk about it. They think they're doing something wrong. They think it's something wrong with them, and it's just, I had a patient come in the other day, and she was like, I had commented under one of her posts on Facebook, didn't realize that that's who that was, and she was like, you were just so real in your response. And I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. This is
Mhm.
something, like I said, 100% of us women are going to go through this if you live to the age, like you're going to.
I can tell you when I first came there, I was so intimidated because y'all are all so beautiful, and I felt so gross. And I was like, I don't even want to go in there. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed if you
Yeah.
feel that.
Mhm.
And you guys are just, I can't brag on y'all enough.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate
I
it, and
want to do.
I hope we make all of our patients feel so pretty.
I know. I know. Well, you've definitely helped me
Yeah.
feel a million times better, as you know.
Good.
But I'm gonna have to. Maybe I can sweet talk Clay into bringing his stuff and setting up for us. I would love to do a live stream from Women's
Oh, yeah,
Wellness,
that'd be so fun.
and people be able to meet the team
Mhm.
and have them
We love that.
come on camera
For
and
sure.
just show everybody what the place looks like, and
Mhm.
you will just feel so at peace
Yeah.
in there. I don't know what it is.
Well,
It's
good. We
just
try to create, like, a happy, calm environment. We even had a patient come in not too long ago, and I was, in there doing her consultation, and I was letting her know that we also, with your membership, you get primary care, and she was like, "Wait, this isn't a real clinic. This is an actual clinic?" And I was like I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know where you thought you were, but yes, like, this is like," she was like, "It just doesn't feel like, I don't know, like, I just thought it was like more of a med spa and whatever." And I was like, "Well, we
We do it
we
all.
like to have that feel. We don't like to feel
Like a doctor's
like a
office.
doctor's office." So it's laid back, it's cozy,
It's
it's comfy,
relaxing.
it's.
And y'all go in there and get a facial, I'm telling you,
Oh, yes.
you're never gonna wanna come out of that
I
room.
know. I'm about to have to put myself on one of
I
their
was
schedules.
I was so zen.
Yeah. Feels so
It was so
good.
calm, and
I know. And our glass facial, I think that's the one that you got with the cold globes.
that was my favorite
So
part.
good.
My
I know.
favorite part were the cold things,
And
and I
you're
was like, "This
you're
feels
under the
wonderful."
blankets with the heated bed
Uh-huh.
heater and all that, and it's just like, "Okay, I'm just gonna live here."
I mean, I was thinking to myself, I don't know how people come in here and fall asleep.
Mhm.
I was fighting
Yeah.
sleep because I was just so
Mhm.
relaxed, and the atmosphere, the
Yeah.
aesthetics are it's beautiful, it's relaxing, and I'm telling you guys, Christmas presents for your wives.
Yes, we have gift cards, and we are working on a, Black Friday sale that I will be announcing hopefully tomorrow. It's last minute, of course, like we always do. But, it's the element of surprise. But stay tuned for that. Go follow
You
our
can't go wrong.
Instagram or Facebook. But we do have gift cards, and we will be having a Black Friday sale that I have a feeling is going to open up a little early, maybe Thanksgiving Day.
The women in your life will
Mhm.
love you for
Yes,
it.
absolutely.
We got to take our last break. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back here on the Lindsay Beckham Show to wrap things up on this Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie. Wrap things up on this Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie.
1039 WYAB.
Looking for adventure, amazing food, and a little relaxation all in one place? You'll find it at Cypress Point Resort in Brandon. Load up the family and experience a real drive-through safari, petting zoo, and thrilling guided Jeep tours. Then slow it down with mouth-watering steaks at the steakhouse, or grab drinks and live music at the tavern. Planning a wedding or reunion? Cypress Point Resort has beautiful venues and cozy lodging. Ready for your big day or just a weekend escape? It's everything you love about the outdoors with a touch of luxury. Cypress Point Resort. Wild fun right around the corner.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
Pops Auto Sales on Highway 49 in Florence is where you come to buy quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, priced to fit your budget. Stop by Pops Auto Sales today, where fair prices and superior service leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Or go to popsautosales.llc.com and browse our inventory and get pre-approved for zero-down financing with approved credit, with service contracts and warranties available. And guys, our truck inventory is one of the largest for any independent dealer, period. Pops Auto Sales, Highway 49 in Florence.
We would like to invite you to visit our retirement community, which is not only beautiful, but affordable as well. I'm Rhonda Brown, director at the Waterford on Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Our enhanced dining services include 3 delicious daily meals served in our beautiful open dining room. In addition, we're pet friendly and we're so excited about our brand new dog park. Call us at the Waterford on Highland Colony in Ridgeland, 601-856-6131.
Dr. Mike Stonington here from Stonington Farm Grass-Fed Beef. Here in South Mississippi on Stonington Farm, our steers are grass-fed and grass-finished. No grain, no hormones, no antibiotics, no mRNA vaccines. Our grass-fed and grass-finished beef is straight from our farm to your table. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and at StoningtonFarm.com. That's StoningtonFarm.com with 2 N's. And we deliver every 4 weeks to the Jackson area. We are the grass-fed difference.
Picture owning a piece of land where your dreams can take root and flourish. This is Tom Smith from Tom Smith Land and Homes, Mississippi's premier land and home real estate resource. I want to help you find your own paradise where you can build the home that you've always wanted or just enjoy the great outdoors. Tom Smith Land and Homes can help you secure your own slice of heaven right here in Mississippi. Visit TomSmithLandandHomes.com to invest in you and your family's legacy for today and tomorrow.
Come together.
We are back here for the last minute or so on the Lindsay Beckham Show. Morgan, you moderate a Facebook page. I saw a post that you put up this morning. I love that you did that. You think like me. What's the name of the page?
It is the Madison Women's Group on Facebook. So if you are a woman and you live in Madison County, you should go follow it. But yes, this morning I posted and I pinned it a Black Friday, like what are we scouting, so that everybody who's in that group, if they know of a sale, if they own a business, if whatever, post it in there so that all of us can go and enjoy and shop. And
you need to do one for Christmas lights, like where to go with
that's
the Christmas
a good idea.
lights.
I do need to do that too.
And people can go and see that. But
I'm
y'all
also going to do a
check out that
Cyber Monday one too.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. I love all the deals. I don't pay full price for anything.
No, why would
give
you, right?
me all the deals. Well, I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. See y'all then. Bye.
Bye.